Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Mrs. English Channel. I'm Grace.
And I'm Michael. It's always a joy to be here with you, sharing English tips that truly help you grow.
Yes, Michael, and before we start our chat today, don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet. Your support means so much to us.
Exactly. Thank you for being part of our English learning family. So, Grace, today's topic is super important. We're talking about how to train your mouth and your mind to speak English naturally.
That's such a big problem, right? So many learners say, I understand English. I can read it. I can listen to it. But I can't speak. Why does that happen, Michael?
Because they've never trained their mouth. It's like reading a book about driving. You understand everything, but you've never actually sat behind the wheel. Your brain knows, but your mouth doesn't.
That makes so much sense. It's not about intelligence. It's about muscle memory. Our mouths are like small muscles. And just like at the gym, if you don't exercise them, they won't move easily.
Exactly. If you want to speak English fluently, you need to train your mouth little by little, just like training your body.
So, Michael, if training our mouths is the key, what's the best way to start? Do you have any special techniques for beginners?
Oh, absolutely. One of my favorite and most powerful techniques is called shadowing.
Shadowing. That sounds interesting. Is it like following a shadow?
Yes, kind of. You become the shadow of a native speaker. Here's how it works. You listen to someone speaking English, maybe in a podcast, a movie, or a YouTube video, and then you repeat exactly what they say almost at the same time or just a moment after.
Oh, I see. So you listen carefully and repeat right after them, like an echo.
Exactly. You don't just repeat the words, you try to copy their tone, their rhythm, and their intonation. It's like acting. You're trying to sound just like the person you're listening to. And even if you don't understand every single word, it doesn't matter. The goal is to train your mouth to move like English, not to translate every word.
That actually sounds fun. So if I'm watching a video and someone says, "Hello, how are you today?" I can say, "Hello, how are you today?" right after them, trying to sound exactly the same?
Perfect, Grace. That's exactly it. And the most important thing is, don't stop. Even if you miss a few words, just keep going. Your brain and your mouth are working together, learning the flow of English sounds.
So it helps both listening and speaking at the same time. You're training your ears and your mouth together.
Exactly. And you can start small. Short clips, short sentences, simple podcasts. The key is not perfection, it's imitation. When you imitate, your mouth slowly remembers how English sounds and feels.
That's a great start. But after shadowing, what can we do to keep practicing every day?
The next step is daily repetition, repeating simple English phrases every single day. It might sound basic, but it's actually one of the most powerful exercises for fluency.
Really? Why simple phrases?
Because simple phrases train your mouth to speak automatically without thinking too much. It's like warming up before a workout. For example, every morning you can say, "I'm ready. Let's go. I can do it." Or even short, friendly phrases like, "Good morning," or "Thank you."
And maybe say them with emotion, right? Like, if I'm excited, I say, "I'm ready," with a big smile. But if I'm tired, maybe I say, "I'm ready," in a slower voice.
Laughing. Exactly. When you connect words with emotions, you're not just speaking, you're feeling the language. That helps your mouth, your mind, and even your memory work together.
That's beautiful. And the more we repeat these phrases, the more natural they become. It's like learning to sing your favorite song. At first, you read the lyrics, but later, it just comes out naturally.
Exactly. These simple phrases become part of your English habit. You'll start using them without thinking, and that's the first real sign of fluency.
That's such a wonderful way to practice, Michael. Simple steps, small efforts, but with big results.
Exactly, Grace. And when those phrases start to feel natural, that's when you know your mouth is really learning English.
So, Michael, we've talked about shadowing and daily repetition. But what if someone doesn't have a partner to practice with? How can they still speak English every day?
That's a great question, Grace. And the answer might surprise you. You can speak out loud, even when you're alone.
Oh, I love that one. But honestly, it does sound a bit funny, doesn't it? Talking to yourself in English when no one's around?
Yes, it sounds funny, but it's one of the most powerful ways to improve your fluency. When you speak to yourself, you're doing two things. You're training your mouth, and you're building your confidence.
So, how can we start doing that, Michael?
It's easy. Start by describing what you're doing in English. For example, I'm making coffee right now. It smells so good. Or, I need to clean the kitchen today. You can even say simple things like, this is my favorite cup. It's blue and small.
That's actually really nice. It's like turning daily life into English practice. And you can do it anywhere, while cooking, walking, even brushing your teeth.
Absolutely. You don't need anyone else. Your home becomes your safe English zone, a space where you can speak freely without fear or pressure.
I guess that's a big difference from school learning. In school, people often wait to speak only when they're sure they're correct. But when you're alone, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to speak.
Exactly, Grace, because the goal here is not to be perfect. It's to get your mouth used to making English sounds. Even if you make mistakes, it doesn't matter. Your brain doesn't judge. It learns from every sound you make.
That's so comforting to hear. Sometimes we hold ourselves back because we're afraid of sounding wrong.
Yes, that's true. But speaking alone removes that fear. There's no audience, no pressure. It's just you and your voice, learning to trust each other.
It's almost like you're building a relationship with your own English voice.
Exactly. And every time you speak out loud, your mouth becomes stronger, your thoughts become faster, and your confidence grows a little more.
So, even if I just talk to myself for 5 minutes a day, that still counts as real English practice, right?
Absolutely. Even 5 minutes can make a huge difference because what matters most is consistency, not time. Every word you speak aloud builds a small bridge in your brain, a bridge between thought and speech.
That's such a beautiful image. So, when I speak out loud, I'm not just practicing English, I'm training my mind and building confidence at the same time.
Exactly, Grace. It's like lighting a small candle every day. The more you speak, the brighter your English becomes.
That's truly inspiring, Michael. I think everyone listening right now should try it. Talk to yourself in English every day, even if it feels strange at first.
Yes. Don't wait for someone to start a conversation with you. Be your own partner. Speak, smile, make mistakes, and learn.
That's such a great message, Michael. So now that we've trained our mouths, how can we train our minds to think in English too?
That's the next step. Learning to think in English and making it a natural part of your daily life.
So, Michael, now that we've trained our mouths to speak, how can we train our minds to think in English? That sounds really hard, doesn't it?
It can sound hard, Grace, but it's not impossible. Thinking in English is just like everything else we've talked about. You start small and you grow naturally over time.
So, not by thinking about big ideas or complicated sentences right away?
Exactly. You don't need to wonder about the meaning of life in English. Just start with the little things around you. When you see water, think water. When you feel tired, think, I'm tired. When it's cold, think, it's cold.
Ah, I see. So instead of thinking in my first language and then translating, I should just think directly in English?
Exactly, Grace. That's the key. To cut out translation. When you translate in your head, it slows everything down. But when you start to think directly in English, your brain becomes faster, smoother, and more natural.
That's like building a new road inside your brain, a faster one.
Yes, exactly. A superhighway for your thoughts. At first, you might only have a few English roads in your mind, but with time, you'll build more until English becomes one of the natural languages of your thinking.
That sounds amazing. But what if I don't know all the words? Should I stop and look them up every time?
No, not at all. Just use what you already know. If you can't remember a word, describe it with other words. Like if you forget umbrella, you can say, the thing I use when it rains. That's still communication, and that's real fluency.
Oh, I love that. It means we don't have to know everything to start thinking in English.
Exactly, Grace. You just need to begin. Your brain will learn faster when you stop worrying about being perfect.
So now we're training our mouths and our minds. But how do we make English a part of our daily lives?
That's such a great question, because English isn't just a subject you study, it's a language you live. To make real progress, you have to bring English into your world.
And how do we do that, Michael?
Start small. Listen to short English podcasts while you cook or walk. Watch videos with English subtitles. Read a few lines of a news article every morning. You can even change your phone's language to English.
Oh, I did that once, and it really helped. At first, I got confused, but after a few days, it started to feel natural.
Yes, exactly. Even funny things help, like watching English memes or simple cartoons. The goal is to surround yourself with English, because when you see it, hear it, and use it every day, your brain starts to think, this is normal. This is who we are now.
That's so true. And I guess the real secret to fluency is staying consistent, right?
Exactly, Grace. Consistency is everything. You don't need to study for hours every day. Even 5 minutes can make a big difference.
Just 5 minutes? That's doable for everyone.
Yes, think of it like the gym. 5 minutes every day is better than 5 hours once a month. When you practice regularly, your mouth, your mind, and your confidence grow together.
That's so motivating. It makes English feel less like a big challenge and more like a small, beautiful habit that we can enjoy every day.
Exactly, Grace. The real fluency isn't in perfection. It's in daily effort. When you speak a little every day, you tell your brain, hey, English is part of my life now.
That's beautiful, Michael. So if we keep speaking, even just a little, our brain will start to follow our mouth, right?
Exactly. Your brain will follow your mouth. So don't wait for your English to be perfect before you speak. Start speaking, and your brain will catch up faster than you think.
That's such a powerful message to everyone watching. Remember this: train your mouth, train your mind, and live with English every single day.
That's how fluency is born, not in books,
but in daily practice. Keep speaking, keep learning, and believe in your English voice.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Mrs. English channel for more lessons and conversations like this one.
And tell us in the comments, what's one simple English phrase you'll start saying every day? We'd love to hear from you.
See you next time on Mrs. English channel. Keep practicing and keep shining.